Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today, and you'll get a couple of these this week because I've actually had some fun making them, and they're little reactions. Basically today I'm going to be looking at MLB recently posted their top 25 prospects in baseball. So I'm going to go over, react to the list, see if there's any that I really disagree with, and just giving my overall thoughts and opinions. This is something I dive really deeply into, is MLB prospects. I'm huge on it. I watch a lot of minor league baseball. I watch a lot of college baseball too, so I've seen a lot of these guys and in college. So I'm very interested to see how these top 25 are ranked by MLB. I know how I would rank them, and it sometimes is a little bit different than how Pipeline does it. But yeah, let's jump right on in and get to it. All right, I got my earbud in, and let's go ahead and see what they have to say about the top prospects in baseball.
No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner from second. Garcia bouncing around, and Manning delivers. It's a fastball. Swung and a missed. Climbed the ladder with another 95-mile-per-hour heater.
Hendricks Skubal takes over for the Tigers.
And for Skubal, that is 5 strikeouts.
That's a 1-2-3-6 for Hendricks Skubal.
Down the left field line, his first major league hit, and it was a loud one. Belton's going to roll into third. Into second goes Joey Bart, and he's got an average, folks.
Scouts felt that Martin was the top hitter in his draft class. He has an outstanding feel for the barrel and effortlessly makes hard contact with a short, quick right-handed stroke that quickly and efficiently gets into the strike zone. He controls the zone very well and uses the entire field, showing no weaknesses at the plate.
Carlson will join Scope and Crone on the right side. Fly ball to left is deep. It's way back, and it is gone.
How about that?
Riley Green, opposite.
All right, I'm going to pause there. I guess I'm going to go through like 4 or 5 at a time and give my thoughts. The first 2 I have no issue with. I think Matt Manning and Hendricks Skubal, both great young pitchers. Both definitely deserve to be in the top 25. I think Riley Green's pretty good at his spot. I might have him a little lower than 21. My issues are actually with 22 and 23. First of all, I have Joey Bart a little bit higher than 23. I think because he came up and had kind of a rough start in the major leagues last year, he gets undervalued a little bit. But Joey Bart is a great catcher, and not just offensively, but defensively. We forget he was the 2nd overall pick just a few years ago. I think I have Joey Bart solidly inside my top 20, if not inside my top 15. Second one is Austin Martin's an interesting one. So going into the draft last year, I actually had Martin as my number 2 overall guy in the draft, and that was very close for me between him and Torkelson. But personally speaking, I thought that it was a steal when he dropped all the way to, I think he dropped to 5 and the Blue Jays got him. But I'm okay with him at 22, but I only want to see one other guy from the draft ranked above him, and that's Torkelson. If there's any other 2020 draft guys ranked above Austin Martin, I'll have a little bit of an issue with that. All right, let's jump into the next 5.
Field home run. And a 5-3 lead for Team Slim here in the 7th inning. Riley Green did a lot of that in the spring.
J.J. Bleday led Vanderbilt to the 2019 College World Series championship while topping NCAA Division I with 27 homers, 192 total bases. Then went 4th overall to the draft and head straight to High Class A for his pro debut.
The major league debut for 20-year-old Luis Patino. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Kike Hernandez.
6'3", 170-pound, 22-year-old Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson, this postseason, 15 2/3 innings pitched, no runs, 6 hits.
Swings and hits this ball a ton in the air to left. Tsutsugo can only watch it sail, and that one's going to clear the berm and into the palm trees for a 2-run home run. A mortar shot from Royce Lewis.
There's a bouncing ball. Luciano will get another chance. His only play will be to go to first. He throws a strike this time. This young guy.
All right, so that's interesting there. Nothing I really have too big of an issue with. Royce Lewis is a guy I really liked coming out of high school. He's had a good time in the minor leagues, but as he's gotten to the higher levels, he hasn't been great. So I'm okay with him at 17 there. I don't really have much to say. I mean, you know, I love me some Ian Anderson. He's from upstate New York. Really, really nice guy as well. He almost doesn't belong on this list of prospects because I think he's not really much of a prospect anymore. He's a major league player. He's going to be near the top of that Braves rotation from now until if they eventually don't re-sign him or if they trade him or something. He is one great pitcher and he's going to stay there. So yeah, nothing really to say about those ones. They were pretty straightforward. I agreed with pretty much all of them. I do think it's interesting though that they have Luciano ahead of Royce Lewis and Austin Martin. That's the one thing where I'd be like, I'm okay with him at 16, but I don't know if I'm ready to put him ahead of Royce Lewis just yet. And I think that he and Austin Martin should be a lot closer. So, all right, let's jump into the next 5.
It comes with, just so much fanfare, acclaim. Everybody's excited to see him.
And for as great as the fastball has been, that changeup is moving all over the place. That's his 4th strikeout.
Comes back the 2-2. That's hit deep to left, hooking toward the line. Connor Maribel watching it.
Just going to throw this out there because I saw that issue. Andrew Vaughn is not a shortstop. Andrew Vaughn is a first baseman. I'm not sure why it had it like that, but Andrew Vaughn is definitely not a shortstop.
And that one is gone. Gone as in Vaughn.
Man.
And it is now an 8-3 lead for the White Sox.
The 2-1 pitch to Dylan Carlson. And Carlson hits a high fly ball out to deep right field. It's at the wall and is gone! Dylan Carlson, high towering shot. He kept it fair. A 2-run homer for the rookie. That is hit in the air down the left field line. It is gone for a home run. Pache goes deep.
This is a youngster that, again, a lot expected out of him. Once the offense catches the defense, you're talking about another start.
Well, I hope I get to say this for a long, long time. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Tigers is Casey Mize.
Strikes out Engel for the first out here in the 5th. Ron Gardenhire has gone out. He's gotten Casey Mize. Impressive debut for Mize.
All right, so a couple interesting ones there. First of all, Casey Mize being at 11, I have a little bit of a problem with because I still think he's probably the most sure thing of any of the pitchers left over here, but I'll live with that. Not a big fan of having Pache over Carlson. I have Carlson firmly inside my top 10, and Christian Pache is not there yet. Dylan Carlson is the whole package right now. You get defense, you get hitting for average, you get hitting for power, you get an excellent arm, you get good athleticism. Pache, you don't really get the bat yet. Now, I get that he's got the projectability to be a great hitter, but as of right now, you're betting on a guy who is an okay contact hitter without much power, who is, the second he steps into baseball, he's going to be a top 5 defensive outfielder, and the athleticism is off the charts. But I'm still not ready to put him over Dylan Carlson just yet. That's my only real gripe there, and I'd probably move Mize up. I see Pearson's probably going to be 10, so I move Mize ahead of Pearson. I thought it was funny they have Andrew Vaughn as a shortstop because Andrew Vaughn is a first baseman who probably profiles as a DH in not too long. He's one of the best pure hitters I've ever watched when I watched him in college at Cal. But he is no joke with the bat, just not much else that he gives you besides that. So yeah, let's jump into the top 10 here.
Very exciting night if you're a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays. One of the best pitching prospects in baseball will make his major league debut tonight. 3-2, and he got him. Took a little bit more off the breaking ball, but he was fired up about putting away Robles.
It's this one towards center field. Pretty deep to the wall and gone! Key Brian Hayes! His first career home run!
You gotta be kidding me, right?
Wow! Charlie, are you watching?
CJ grounds it past the mound. Here shows the speed. CJ Abrams, first hit in a Fort Wayne uniform, fittingly an infield single.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there, actually, because the bottom line for me is that I have a little bit of an issue there. First of all, I don't have Pearson over Mize. Nate Pearson has unbelievable velocity. He can throw the crap out of the ball. Casey Mize, to me, is the better pitcher at this time. I think Casey Mize will succeed more in the MLB, despite the fact that it's becoming a velocity league. Guys with great stuff and great command can still be very, very good. Just look at Kyle Hendricks. But I still have Mize over Pearson. And then Key Brian Hayes at 9 I can live with, but I don't know how C.J. Abrams sneaks into their top 10. I get it. Everyone loves what he gives you from a talent perspective, from a projectability perspective. When you're comparing him to a guy like Ke'Bryan Hayes has been great in the minor leagues for years, and he broke into the big leagues and was just as great. So for me, I still have Hayes ahead of Abrams. And I'm interested to see if there's any others. But that one kind of stood out to me as like, I don't have Abrams in my top 10. I think I have him around the 15 mark for me. So, yeah, we'll jump back in at number 7.
Witt, diving play, and the throw to first is in time to get Alex Degatti. So it wasn't a pretty inning for the Royals, but that's a pretty play to end the top of the 8th as Houston gets 2 more.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, as you're a shortstop, you love a third baseman that has range like that. It's not afraid to take that ball because that's a tough play.
There's strike 3. Got him looking. He knew it. Takes with him the first strikeout for Mackenzie Gore.
Long was trying to guess with him. Thought it was a curveball. Gets that fastball again on a perfect spot.
Now the pitch. Swung on, Sky. High in the air. Out to center field. Going back onto the warning track. And he cannot make the catch. It's a 5-hit day for Julio. A run has scored, and he's into third with an RBI triple. First career 5-hit game for Julio Rodriguez.
All right. What do I give there? Julio Rodriguez at 5 is great. Bobby Witt at 7 I'm okay with. I do think it's interesting that they have Witt as a, like, the video they showed him, they were kind of talking about him at third base. For me, he absolutely profiles as a shortstop. I know you have Alberto Mondesi. Bobby Witt Jr. is one of the better all-around defensive shortstops I've seen in a while, so I think he definitely profiles as a shortstop. Mackenzie Gore at 6 I'll live with as long as he's the top pitcher, and I think he should be. He's going to be amazing. So, yeah, this is going to be Kelnick, I believe, at 4, which I'm fine with. And then we'll look at so that means they're going to put, so it means they do have Austin Martin as their number 2 guy in the, from the 2020 class. So I feel a little bit better about his position now, given that they have him as the number 2 guy in 2020.
Is Jared Kelnick the pitch of the way, swinging a drive deep to right field. Going and onto the berm it goes. Goodbye baseball, Jared Kelnick with a home run way out of here to right field. Holy smokes, what a shot by the kid.
The 3-2, line drive into left. That's going to drop for a base hit. Another hit for Spencer Torkelson. Lots of good swings against Tyler Alexander. Stewart in to score. And it is now 3-0. Team Slim.
And all right, I'm going to be honest with everyone. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a memory card issue with my camera. So this is Tim from the future going over this. Basically, what I was saying here was that I don't really think Spencer Torkelson is a top 3 prospect in all of baseball. I don't really think that he is. I think he's more on the level of like a Dylan Carlson at around number 10. But yeah, that's all I was saying there. But basically, I'm just saying that I totally agree with 1 and 2. They're both potential future MVP candidates. I think Adley will be the best catcher in baseball within a couple of years, and Wander Franco is one of the better prospects we've ever seen. So overall, not too bad of a list from MLB. It's a lot better than some of the other ones I've seen recently, but I still have some disagreements with them. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you disagree with any of my points, and let me know if you want me to do one of these with number 50 to number 26 in the MLB prospect level. Sorry about the weird ending with the camera issue, but thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.